Tips for cutting watermelon to serve guests. How to cut watermelon beautifully and deliciously. When cutting it, water will flow everywhere. Eating it is like washing your face. It's embarrassing when your hands are full of water. When guests come to your house, they are always afraid of getting dirty when eating watermelon. Today, I will teach you a few tips. Your hands will not be dirty, and water will not remain during the cutting process. It is beautiful, easy to hold when served at the table, and immediately impresses customers. Hurry up and see! First, we cut off the stem of the watermelon. Then, wash it under running water to wash away dirt and impurities on the surface. This prevents dust from getting into the watermelon pulp when cutting. Where are you from? Please leave a comment to let me know. After washing, use a towel or paper towel to carefully dry the water on the surface of the watermelon to prevent water from dripping from the knife into the watermelon when cutting. This helps it taste cleaner and more hygienic. Okay. Next, let's look at ways to cut a watermelon. First method. Find a sturdy cutting board. Then, use a sharp knife to cut down the middle and lengthwise through the watermelon. This will expose the bright red flesh. The aroma of the watermelon is so appealing, so delicious. Take half of the watermelon, place it on a clean plate, cut side down, and rind up. This way, the watermelon will be sturdy and not wobbly when cut. Start cutting from one end of the watermelon and cut lengthwise. Each strip should be about 2 to 3 centimeters wide. Note that the knife will cut through the flesh. Watermelon is a nutrient-dense fruit, containing mostly water. In addition, it contains a substance called citrulline. It helps to remove waste from the body thanks to its natural diuretic properties. It makes our blood vessels flexible because it helps produce nitric oxide. This means that it also helps regulate blood pressure effectively. This substance is mainly found in the white flesh of the watermelon rind. Therefore, do not throw away the watermelon rind. Then, we cut it horizontally into small pieces of 2 to 3 centimeters. This way, the watermelon will be cut into neat small squares. Very convenient to hold and eat. Gently hold the rind of each piece. Each small square can be easily removed, with the flesh facing up and the rind as a handle. Just eat it directly. Biting each small bite will be very convenient. No need to worry about water dripping and dirty hands. The flesh of the melon pieces is facing down, so there is no need to worry about the melon pulp drying out after a while. It is still fresh and juicy. At the same time, the water also flows onto the plate, so it is very clean. Second way. Take the remaining half of the watermelon, then cut it in half lengthwise into 2 large pieces. Take one piece, then cut it in half horizontally. Divide it into 2 triangular watermelon slices. Take one slice. Let's start by separating the flesh and the rind. Insert the knife blade into the corners to make it easier to separate. Be careful when doing this. Next, hold the flesh of the watermelon with one hand. Hold the knife with the other hand and start from the left or right edge of the watermelon slice. Make each cut 2 centimeters apart. Make 2 to 3 cuts on the left side. Make 2 to 3 symmetrical cuts on the right side. The blade should cut through the flesh. Finally, cut from the top of the watermelon flesh down. Cut the flesh into small cubes about 2 centimeters. This way, each small piece of watermelon is firmly supported by the rind. It's like being placed in a natural container. Insert a toothpick or fork directly into each piece of watermelon. You can eat it right after placing it on the table. Take a bite at a time. No need to use your hands to pick it up. The rind acts as a separate bottom plate. This way, the juice won't flow out. Just throw away the rind after eating. You don't even need to wash the plate. Convenient and clean when entertaining guests. You can eat the whole watermelon in one bite, even if you eat quickly. Both the elderly and children like it. Third way. Take the remaining triangular watermelon and place it on the cutting board. We cut it horizontally into bite-sized pieces. Now, take a small piece and place it on the cutting board. Use the tip of a knife to divide the rind into 3 parts. Then, remove the rind on both sides. Only keep the rind in the middle. Amazing! It looks like a pine tree or a triangular ice cream stick. Next, arrange the watermelon slices on a plate according to your decoration preferences. They are very special. With this shape, it will attract the eyes of those who love beauty, especially children. You can put it in the freezer to make ice cream from watermelon. When eating, it is cool, refreshing, and enhances the experience of enjoying watermelon. When eating, you hold the remaining rind. Very sturdy and easy to eat. No worries about dirty hands. No worries about water leakage. What do you think of this way of cutting watermelon? Leave a message in the comments section to let everyone know. Method 4. Take the remaining melon and cut it in half lengthwise. Take one piece. Then use a knife to cut along the edge of the watermelon rind to completely separate the rind and pulp. Cut the separated flesh into small bite-sized pieces. Keep the pieces intact. Then, use both hands to gently push the flesh out. Alternate them to the left and right. Make a small boat shape with the middle concave and the edges facing up. The rind edge is slightly raised like the side of the boat. It is very three-dimensional. You can also stick a fork into each piece of watermelon flesh. It will immediately attract children when served on the table. The children will see it and just say, "Oh," and eat while playing. It is more delicious. The pulp is firmly held in the rind. The juice does not flow out when placed on the table. The table is clean, and you can take each piece. Everyone can eat together on one boat. Very intimate. Very convenient for the elderly and children. 5th way. Romantic cutting method with full sweetness. First, completely separate the watermelon flesh from the rind. Hold the watermelon flesh in one hand. Use the knife in the other hand to carefully cut the sharp corners on the bottom edge to create an arc-shaped bottom. Then, use the knife blade to gently cut a long, thin vertical groove in the middle of the melon flesh. Finally, cut the flesh into equal-sized pieces. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Now let's see the magic. The edge of each watermelon piece will naturally form a full heart shape. Whether it is to prepare a colorful breakfast plate for children or create a romantic afternoon tea for your loved one, this little idea hidden in the watermelon can instantly brighten up a normal time. Learn these 5 melon cutting techniques. Whether it's a crisp, clean block of watermelon, a childlike delight, or a romantic, loving cut, it can transform watermelon from an ordinary fruit into a centerpiece on the dining table. Try it now. Let your family and guests enjoy a fun and worry-free meal. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.